Hi, welcome back to Therapy Designs. If you're new to this channel, my name is Kelly, and this channel is all about creating print-on-demand designs using Canva. So if that is something that you're interested in, please do stick around. All right, so as promised, in today's video, we will go over niches that sell for Q3 of 2024. So that is for the months of July, August, and September. Caveat, these do tend to be, I have found, the slowest Q3. It's kind of ramping up for your Q4, which should be really big, hopefully, but relatively fewer niches in Q3 compared to some of the other quarters. But with that, we're going to go ahead and go over the lists with you. So we're going to start with July. So for July, obviously the big one that probably comes to mind is Independence Day. So you've got 4th of July if you're in America, and that is the big one. That is the one that everybody's going to design for. So lots of different ways to go with 4th of July shirts, your red, white, and blue style, your American flag style, and you can cross niche that with just about anything. I have seen the American flag cross niched with every hobby you can possibly imagine, but you know, you're going to have to be a little bit creative there. As we get a little closer, we'll probably do some of those designs. We also know that it is summer. So any of those nice, fun outdoor activities people like to do in the summer, camping, fishing, you know, just sort of outdoor hiking, kayaking, whatever you can think of that are fun summer activities, those make for good shirts. Obviously, the beach, surfing, paddle boarding, snorkeling, whatever people like to do at the beach during the summer is also big. With that in mind, we also have something called Christmas in July. And I don't know why, I haven't done enough research on it, but for whatever reason, every year, Christmas in July shirts do tend to sell pretty well. And that is typically something like Santa on a beach, or a Christmas tree made out of flamingos, or a palm tree or something. So lots of fun Christmas in July type of designs that you can do. In addition to your regular summer activity, summer vacation style designs. We also have a couple of awareness months. So it is Juvenile Arthritis Awareness Month, and the ribbon color for that would be blue. And it is Sarcoma Month, so the ribbon color for that would be yellow. So if you want to create any of those awareness shirts for July. It is also Hot Dog and Ice Cream Month. So with those sort of silly, funny holidays or whatnot, Hot Dog and Ice Cream Month. So if you want to make a bunch of ice cream shirts and hot dog shirts, that's great. Ice cream and hot dogs go well with the 4th of July, so there's great ways that you can cross niche that as well. And then the other big one in July would be Shark Week. So there are always Shark Week shirts that sell in July. You do have to be careful with these. You cannot put Shark Week, on the shirt. That will get rejected. But you can make a lot of shark shirts, so just shark-related shirts in July. And those do sell really well. And so those are probably the big niches for July that you guys need to be aware of. Next, we have August. Now, August tends to be when school is starting. So usually the big ones there are going to be your start of school shirts, your first day of school shirts, first day of school shirts for kids, first day of school shirts for teachers, first day of kindergarten shirts, first day of first grade shirts, all of those kinds of things. So lots of different ways we can go with our first day of school shirts. Also, would be great for seniors. So this would be, if it's their first day of their senior year, they may have senior of, whatever shirts, senior class of 2025 shirts are going to start to sell big there. So any of the class of 2025 stuff. And so that's probably the biggest one in August. But then we also we've got an awareness month. So Spinal Muscular Atrophy Awareness Month is in August, and the ribbon color for that is an ivory color. The LA County Fair in California, so that's a big one, is in August, but I'm guessing that all around, the country, there are probably lots of county fairs going on. So if you want to do any county fair style shirts, that's always a good one. World Lung Cancer Day is August 1st. So if you want to do any awareness shirts for that. We also have National Roller Coaster Day, which is August 16th. So if you're looking just for some silly designs to make, roller coasters could be a cool niche for you to do. A lot of people do like to go to amusement parks year round, but especially in the summer during summer vacation. And so for National Roller Coaster Day, August 16th, you can do some of that. We also have Hawaiian Shirt Day is August 18th. So any Hawaiian shirt style designs that you like to do, whether it is just a Hawaiian design or literally a funny, this is supposed to be my Hawaiian shirt design. Lots of ways we can go that way. And we also have National Dog Day on August 26th. Now, dogs are a great evergreen niche. People love their dogs. People are always buying dog shirts. But if you want one specifically for National Dog Day, that is August 26th. Lastly, we have September. Now, September is a much busier month than the other two. So as we're starting to head into that 4th quarter, we've got a lot more stuff going on. So we have Patriots Day, and that is September 11th. Be careful with those shirts, but you can do some red, white, and blue general patriotic shirts. You have Labor Day, and that is September 5th if you want to do any, again, Labor Day design, something funny. Dot Day is September 15th. Again, be careful with that so that you don't infringe on any intellectual property, but people do put up some dotty designs. You just have to be creative in how you do that. Hispanic Heritage Month is a big one, and it does throw some people off because it doesn't go for a single month that you would think of, like it's not all of the month of September or all of the month of October. Hispanic Heritage Month goes from the middle of September to the middle of October. So it can confuse some people, but it starts on September 15th. It goes till October 15th, and there's all sorts of fun things that you can do for Hispanic Heritage Month. That is another big seller every year. So that's definitely one that you want to look into for September. We have Grandparents' Day, which also happens to fall on September 11th. So if you want to make any fun shirts for grandparents, that is a good topic that you can do. We have several Awareness Month things going on in September. So we've got Childhood Cancer Month, and the ribbon color for that is gold. You've got Sickle Cell Month. The ribbon color for that is a dark red. Suicide Prevention Month, you're going to have a purple and teal ribbon. And World Alzheimer's Awareness Month, and you're going to have a purple ribbon for that. And so all of those can be great Awareness Month designs that you can design for. We also have Oktoberfest, which again, Oktoberfest starts in September and ends in October. So Oktoberfest officially starts on, I think it is September 17th. I'll have to recheck for this year, and goes till October 3rd. So if you wait till October to do Oktoberfest shirts, you will be way behind. So, but lots of fun ways you can go with that. Just be careful not to check the youth boxes, but lots of fun beer drinking designs. It is also, the beginning of fall. So as we're starting to get into fall, you can start to think about some of those fall designs, the fall colors, fall leaves, all of that stuff. We have football season going, and so lots of football shirts. And along with that, we have fantasy football and the fun fantasy football shirts. So those are all big things that you can start to think about for September. I recommend getting your designs up at least a month early. I do, 4 to 6 weeks in advance. And another thing, if you miss something, let's say, who knows, let's say you missed Oktoberfest and you were like, oh man, I missed it, that sucks. You can still look at those Oktoberfest designs, come up with your own, throw them up there, and maybe next year they'll sell, right? So because these can sell year after year after year, just because you missed a holiday or you missed an event for this year doesn't mean that you can't go look at some of those top sellers, get some ideas of your own, and create some designs for next year. And so It's always good to be thinking ahead, and you'll see that a lot of the top selling designs have actually been up for several years. Most of them were not just put up 4 weeks ago. A lot of them have been up for a long time, so it's really never too early to put up designs. But if you want to catch more of the most common styles and the most common cross niches, you'll want to do it, within that 4 to 6 weeks, because styles change over the course of years. But just things to think about. So that is your third quarter niches. I hope you guys are doing good with your second quarter. We do have one more month to go on the second quarter. Actually, a month and a half as I'm filming this, but keep at it. It is a long-term game. And if you watched my video a while back on Amazon merch research, I did make a comment that my top selling shirt right now is a tank top, and it has actually been up for 3 years, and it probably didn't start selling really well until the last 6 months or so. I'm not sure if it really sold at all that first year it was up. So sometimes it does take a while for your designs to get seen and, start picking up steam. And so you may find that some of your designs that have been sitting for a year or for several months and haven't actually had any traction can suddenly start building traction. So keep putting up designs. The best way to make sales is to have as many designs up as possible, and to be as creative as possible, and to cover as many niches as possible. So if you have any questions about this, drop it in the comment section below. I try to get back to everybody as quickly as I can. If you have video requests, you can drop that in the comment section below. I will try to add you to my list. You can also check out my channel. I've got over 200 videos, so there's a good chance that if you have a question, it's probably already covered in one of those videos. I hope you guys are doing well again, and I do hope to see you guys again next week. That's it for today's video. If you found that useful and would like to see more videos with helpful tips and tricks, be sure to hit like and subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of the weekly videos. As always, keep growing and stay creative, and we'll see you next time.